Hey, thank you for not believing in me. Yes, Lord. Anybody listening right now, don't never let nobody's opinion of you determine yourself.
What's up, everybody? It's your dude, Lorenzo, and I want to welcome you to another Let That Marinate podcast. And man, feeling good, feeling great. Hope you are as well. I hope everyone is blessed. Hope everyone is having an amazing day and, you're just out enjoying this nice weather wherever you may be. And, yeah, man, I hope you're happy. I wish you nothing but peace and blessings, sending you love and light, good vibes and positive energy. You know what I mean? But, yeah, this is another episode of the Let That Marinate podcast. And, today I want to talk about something that kind of bothered me. I was scrolling through social media and I came across this video where this young lady was blaming black men for women getting BBLs. And of course, my initial reaction to that was, oh Lord, here we go again. Black man being blamed for something else. First, it was black man is the reason why Kamala Harris didn't get voted in as president when didn't nobody vote for Kamala Harris, not even women. So I'm like, don't understand why black man was to blame for that. But this particular situation, black men being blamed for women getting BBLs, I just I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Now, I will say this. I understand women wanting to enhance their bodies. They're wanting to make changes to their bodies because, maybe growing up they wasn't happy with the way that they look. Maybe they wanted bigger boobs, maybe they wanted a bigger butt or whatever. So if you're doing it because it's what you want to do, it's because you want to feel better about yourself. I get it. I even understand that maybe in the type of industry that you're in, whether it's the entertainment industry or the corporate industry, you feel like you have to look a certain way in order to, get better opportunities or whatever. Okay, I get that as well. But it just doesn't make sense why black men are to blame for women wanting to get BBLs. Now, of course, you do have men out there who, you know, they express how they love women with big butts, they love women with big boobs or whatever. But but we're not, just because we like that sort of thing doesn't mean that that's the type of woman that we want. Doesn't mean that's the type of woman that we're interested in. We're just simply saying we love a big butt, and big boobs. You know what I mean? I'm a boob guy. I love boobs. Um, but I'm a fan of all boobs. I'm just gonna be real. But I prefer the natural. I prefer natural. I've never specified the type of boobs that I like. You know, I've never said, hey, I love women with big boobs. I've said I love women with, big boobs, small boobs, perky boobs, droopy boobs. I love all. I love them all. You know what I mean? So, and I'm and there's a lot of guys who love women with big butts. You know what I mean? But we're not asking you to go and get these surgeries done to enhance yourself. We're not asking you to do that. We've never asked you to go out and do that to yourselves. We're just simply saying what we like. You know what I mean? Again, doesn't mean that we want to be with you. Doesn't mean that we're gonna, we're not saying that we see ourselves being in a relationship with you. We're just saying what we like. I'm sure women have things that they like about a man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, but for me, I'm just not understanding why women feel like men are to blame for you wanting to get some work done to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And, and again, and I get it. I get that, you see all of these different, you see all of these women, on these huge platforms and how they look, and you see how the men are just gawking at them, and, they're admiring how they look, and, just going crazy over them. And, you're seeing all that and you're saying to yourself, well, maybe if I did that, maybe I can get that type of attention. Maybe I can get that type of interaction with men. And I'm here to let you know, you don't have to do that in order to get attention from a man. You're beautiful just the way that you are. You're beautiful just the way that you are. I've always said that women is the greatest creation God ever made. God took his time when he made a woman, especially a black woman. I love black women. God definitely broke the mold to create a black woman. So I've always admired black women. I've always admired your beauty, your style, your grace, the aura that you have, your confidence, the energy that you bring when you walk into a room, you know, your smile, your eyes. Like I love everything about a black woman. So I've never been the type to say, you know what, I feel like, you know, if women change this about their bodies, maybe this will help them gain whatever it is that they're looking for. No, no, I don't feel like you have to change anything physically about you. Now, from a relationship standpoint, because there are some women who feel like they have to do that in order to get into a relationship with a man. They feel like they have to look a certain way to be in a relationship with a man. And I'm here to let you know, as a man, no, that is the absolute inaccurate thing that you could ever say or think. You don't have to change anything about you physically in order to be in a relationship with a man. It's all in your attitude. It's all in your behavior. It's all in the way that you treat him. That's what we're looking at. We're not looking at how you look, because we know looks could change at any moment. Anything can change. Anything, materialistic can change. But it's your attitude. It's your personality. That's what we're looking at. Your beauty is just a bonus for us. You know what I mean? Your physical appearance is just a bonus. But we're looking at something, that's we're looking at the intangibles. You know what I mean? We want to know if we can put up with you on a daily basis. You know what I mean? We want to know if we can be around you when you get on our nerves and you know, when you're acting out. You know what I mean? We want to know if you're worth being around. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about how you look. Ain't got nothing to do with that. So my thing is this: just 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 focus more on being a good person. Just focus more on just being a good woman. You know what I mean? Just focus on that. You ain't got to worry about your appearance. And if you do, make sure you're doing it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. Make sure that you're doing it for you. Make sure you're doing it because it's something that you've always wanted to do for you. If you want to change how you look, then do it for you. If you want bigger boobs, okay, cool. Just make sure you're doing it because you've always wanted bigger boobs. It has nothing to do with nobody, it has nothing to do with no man, no job, no nothing. You wanted bigger boobs because that's just something you've always wanted growing up. Um and my and again, blaming black men, and yes, the young lady specifically said black men. I just feel like blaming us for that sort of thing is like, that just kind of puts us in a position to where um now we have to like look within ourselves and kind of like, wonder if we are being that shallow. Like, is that really what we like? Am I wrong for liking a woman with a big butt? Am I wrong for liking a woman with nice boobs? Like, am I wrong for that? And and to me, the answer to that is no. I feel like I'm not wrong for that. I feel like as long I'm very respectful. Like, I'm not like, if I see a woman out in public or if I see a woman on social media or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, she got some nice, yeah. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna touch her, or or even on social media, if I see a picture, I'm not gonna save a picture or whatever. If I see her out in public, I'm not just gonna be staring at her and walk up to her and and just what I mean, and make it weird. Like but to have an admiration for a woman and her appearance and how nice she looks and how attractive she is, I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know what I mean? But I just don't feel like women have to alter their bodies for a man. I don't feel like you have to alter your bodies for anything or anybody. You're beautiful just the way that you are. You know what I'm saying? And I got to be honest, I really don't. I've never been a fan of surgery. I've never been a fan of you know doing any kind of alterations to your body. I really don't. I just don't think it's safe. It doesn't look healthy. Like I've seen several videos of women who actually gotten BBLs, and I've seen how, you know, I've seen the side effects. I've seen how dangerous it could be. Like, I've seen videos where, the it kind of looks like whatever. It kind of looks like the silicone within your body has exploded and causing leakage. I've seen, it looks like it's causing a lot of scars. It's causing a lot of, wounds that's taking place. And now you're walking around. Yeah, you may have a nice butt now, but you probably got some other stuff going on too. You may have to wear a pad in your jeans, to stop that leakage. And I just don't think it's safe. I've never been a fan of anybody, doing anything to their body surgically. So I just don't think that women should do that. I've never been a fan of the BBLs. Um, again, I feel like, women are beautiful just the way that they are. Um, but as I said, if that's something that you want to do, if altering your body is something that you want to do because, you want to feel more confident about yourself, okay, by all means do it. You know what I mean? And guys are the same way. You know, I know for me, I used to look at myself every day and I wasn't pleased with the way that I looked. But I never thought about doing surgery. I just said, you know what, let me just get in the gym. Let me just start working out. Let me, take better care of myself physically, make sure I eat right, make sure I drink more water, you know, just doing the right things in order to, you know, look better and feel better. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to, you know, go I don't want to do the surgery route. Even with, you know, and I'm gonna get a little candid real quick. Even with even when it comes to the penis, like a lot of guys want, a lot of guys feel like they gotta have a big penis because women women express a lot about how they love a man with a big penis. You know what I'm saying? They want a man that's that's got it going on down there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that's kind of put something in our minds where we're thinking, okay, well, uh, I can't grow it anymore, so maybe I got to go and do something um, to enhance that part of me. As a matter of fact, Chad Ocho Cinco, he was on the Stephen A. podcast, and he admitted that he had to get, he had some surgery done because he felt like, during his performance, he wasn't big enough. I mean, I thought it was crazy to admit that on national on a national platform like that. But anyway, um, he said he had some surgery done to it. I was like, well, okay, more power to you, my brother. But I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm. It took a while for me to be happy with the way that I am. I'm cool with it. I'm as long as it works. That's all that matters to me. As long as it works, that's it. As long as I can get it up when it's time to do the do, and as long as I'm ready, I'm cool. So But yeah, man, I mean, I get it. I mean, when you want to feel, when you want to feel more confident about yourself, I get it. You're gonna want to do something to help with that. You know what I'm saying? But again, me personally, again, I've never been a fan of, any type of surgery being done to your body. I feel like you should just appreciate the way, appreciate how God made you. And again, if you want to change something about yourself, do it the right way. Do it the natural way. Just go work out. Just eat right. Take care of yourself. Take better care of your body. Don't let yourself go like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when I saw that video, that kind of bothered me a little bit because I'm like, okay, look, we can't keep blaming black men for everything. All right, we just can't. You know what I'm saying? Some things you're doing because you want to do it. You know what I mean? Nobody is forcing you to do it. Nobody made you do it. Nobody told you you had to go and do it. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much did that on your own. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, man, that's just my little rant for the day. Because it's a lot of stuff that goes on social media, and I usually take it with a grain of salt. But this particular thing, I couldn't because I'm like, okay, look, you're not gonna blame us for that one. We didn't ask for that. I didn't. I didn't ask for no BBLs. I don't know why it was even invented, but I didn't ask for that. So don't blame me. Don't blame us. I don't know what she may have been talking about a specific group of men. I'm not in that group. I prefer the natural. I'm not a fan of the BBL. So please, ladies, appreciate yourself the way that you are. You were created wonderfully, beautifully, and man, as a man, I admire everything about a woman, and I hope you stay that way. I hope you keep it natural, and just hey, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's my rant for the day. You know what I'm saying. That's my podcast for the day. I had to get that off my chest. Um, Y'all stay tuned for another episode of the Let That Marinate podcast. It's coming soon. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms. Just look up my name, Lorenzo Darden. Follow me. I'll follow you back. Let's stay connected. In the meantime, y'all stay blessed. Salute. Let that marinate.
Hey, thank you for not believing in me. Yes, Lord. Anybody listening right now, don't never let nobody's opinion of you determine yourself.